need to understand right now that you, within you, have the power, you have the capacity, you have the capability, you have the gumption, you have the panache.
Hello and welcome to the Blue Region. I'm here, sportscaster host Eric, with color commentator Taylor. We're in the Blue Region, as I indicated. We're here to see a matchup between powerhouse INxx Coffee and upstart Meta MBTI after this theme song.
You got it. It's there. It's within you. It's good, and it's there, and you got it.
I'd just been sad. I gave up long ago. Was sometimes mad, but bad was all I'd ever known. Since sad was all I'd been, I'd only mope and pout until I met a man named Ken who showed me how to whisper shout.
I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best.
Okay, welcome back. INTJ and INFP Coffee. First, two young ladies. I'm looking at the banner here, and what I'm seeing is a very literal interpretation of the name. So here's the link.
Sounds awfully censorish.
You know, I do believe that one of them might be an INTJ, but the other one is probably not an INFP.
Did they type each other?
I don't know if they typed each other or not. That's a good question. So looking at the banner here, what are you thinking? Or okay?
I'm thinking okay.
I can see how it's appealing to people.
They've got 10,000 subscribers. When you look at their playlists, it's organized pretty well. Probably the INTJ organized it, I would guess. Coffee, tea and type, visual typing, INTJ layer, INFP corner, MBTI happy hour, INTJ and INFP water, specials, and uploads. I mean,
I applaud this style. Even I think they're going for a different demographic than me, but I acknowledge its cuteness.
are you really an ENTJ?
Hi guys, we're back! Yay! Due to the popularity of or Are You Really an INFP video, we thought we'd go through some other types, and one of the types I see a lot of people trying to be or think they are is ENTJ, oddly enough. So we're gonna talk about the false stereotypes surrounding ENTJs and how to know if you really are one. Okay, so with false stereotypes, one of which is, I guess, a stereotype about TE in general is that they're just really successful and good at doing stuff. And
for the most part, I haven't really seen that like as a big fixation with them. I guess there's kind of this ENTJ caricature which you have in your head, but I've never seen a real ENTJ actually.
Would you say that blue shirt is more insightful than red shirt?
I think that's a distracting shirt. I like this shirt too.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just identifying them,
Oh.
okay? Blue shirt and red shirt.
I will say right off the bat that red shirt is my conflictor type, so she's at a pretty big disadvantage with me just going into it just by the nature of that. She's got more of the FI look on her face, so I gotta think that's her.
I mean, I know she's
Right.
the one who self-identifies as INFP, but I'm not convinced she actually is an INFP. I think she might be ESFP potentially, or I don't know, ISFP maybe. But regardless, we're not here to type police her. I'm just saying, of the two, I think blue shirt has more interesting things to say, and I've seen a little bit of it before. I shouldn't base it on that.
Is it safe to say that we prefer women in tank tops?
Well, that may be the case, but that's irrelevant to my critique in this instance, okay? It may be the case that tank tops are always a good idea.
It's a valid SE point.
I'm not seeing like the actual ENTJ who's like that. And here I wrote leader / domineering / scary / mean. I mean, any type can be mean. Even an INFP can be scary.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes. So, oh my god, so mean. My boyfriend just nodded.
And it's almost like an
I'm gonna
excuse for that
cry.
kind of behavior, right? Like, oh yes, this is just my innate personality, therefore I can be ENTJ and be intentionally mean to people, right?
Yeah, I wrote that like they don't have that much of an ego in the sense of that like their sense of self might not be like super high because they have inferior FI, so it's kind of hard for the ENTJ, like the ESTJ, to have like a set identity. So the people who really really, really identify as like, yeah, I'm this mean boss type of like individual is usually higher FI, which I find like really funny, or even like higher TI, because they have like a stronger sense of inner identity, really.
That's a good observation by
Red
Redshirt at 220-ish.
I thought it was interesting that she discussed their sense of self coming out of FI as that's the source of the self, which may have some truth to it, but I don't know that either of us would know.
INFJ even more strongly lacks a sense of self, with FI on the back stack and SI in the polar.
So I was in a relationship with an ENTJ
Oh my God.
for like 4 years. So yeah, a long time, 4 years, and then I dated an INTJ for a little over a year. Might be still ongoing, I don't know.
New
and
video.
then I briefly dated like another ENTJ. So
You don't like this video?
obviously, like,
I'll give you
Alright. I can't even begin to. I can't watch that video without paying attention exclusively to things happening between her shoulders and her waist. So, I don't know. Let's.
Is there a tank tops category that we can score them in?
I mean, that's arbitrary, and
But it's not. It most certainly is not.
And it says, this is basically based, and it says, okay, so I'm pretty sure, like, and it says value-based choices, and it says, and it's like, I kind of be, and it says, because, okay, this is a relevant story, but,
No, black shirt. It's perception-based interface, assent-based.
Let her swing her hair.
and it says,
Technicality issues here.
Well, I am a TI user as I demonstrate the thing they're saying. I'm not being mean to you, black shirt. I'm saying you're wrong. I'm giving him 15. Alright, so you have the same score as me. So now let's take a look at Meta MBTI. And if we look at this channel, we can see somewhat different vibe than the coffee one.
I like that his freak flag is flying.
It has come to my attention that I am part of the Talking with Famous People March Madness MBTI channel bracket of the absolute best 32 MBTI channels that have ever existed.
I think that little
YouTube,
intro there just
besides
scored him a lot of
DJ
arbitrary
R&D,
points.
DJ R&D, who
I
of course
agree.
is the greatest ever.
Flattery is a good way to get
Besides
those
Talking
arbitrary
with Famous
points.
People, of course.
It's also a good
Of
way to
course,
pretend you're an
besides
INFJ.
Meta MBTI. So in the first round, I've been paired up against INTJ and INFP Coffee, who, in contrast to my ragtag channel, is an actual MBTI channel that posts on MBTI material every Tuesday, every Thursday, and sometimes on the weekend. Whereas, well, you'll find out, I suppose, when my channel is analyzed. I'm usually mucking about with music and video games, or religion, or something else. So, very, very likely. In fact, I would say proper that I do not win in the first round against INTJ and INFP Coffee.
That is not up to you, Meta MBTI. It's not up
So,
to any of us except for the voting audience, okay? You don't get to choose whether you win or not. Even if you do want to pretend you're an INFJ, you might still win. Now, who just got their ass whooped? Bryant Chambers. He was a 3 seed. Got his ass whooped by a 6 seed.
I have some thoughts.
Oh, Kim, what are your thoughts?
Just out of the gate, I'm more interested in what this guy has to say than those two chicks.
Is it because you like weirdos?
I do like weirdos, but yeah, probably.
I don't think he's an INFJ,
No, he's
if
not.
that's what he's insinuating.
He's not. He's just pretending.
I was
Lipstick.
arrested on Type Police. Perhaps the Type Police officer to be arrested, I'm not sure. I haven't watched every single one. And that, I think, is an accomplishment in itself.
I want to see what his most recent video is about. It's called Muckfell Zetadev. Yeah, it's an interesting picture. Let's watch it.
Isn't Muckfell when you listen to people chewing?
I don't know.
You sure he's not your brother?
Today is the first day of the Zeta development period. This is a beta form period. And
He seems
this is
even more ate up than we are.
consciousness.
Crazy.
We experienced this period
There's
alongside the terrestrial month of March 2019.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, let's look at another one of the videos. I want to see something else.
I just opened the Enneagram Instinctual Variance one.
Okay.
I know, he is definitely your cousin.
I think I finally hit the point where I've gone from a histrionic use of social media to a more pro-social use of social media. And I think the difference is, and by histrionic I mean using social media posts across different platforms to get attention in general, just for like me, and not even necessarily like me and my life and
That's
what I'm
perfectly
doing, but
natural
just
meta MBTI.
me, because I'm missing that for some reason. You know, and the flip side is like the pro-social one. It's connected to something more, and it's been an interesting kind of transition, because I think starting from, okay, you can look at, all right, I want more views and I want more attention for what I'm doing, and there's a temptation to look at the sort of metrics and methodologies that already exist for, like, oh, if you want views, you need these kind of hashtags in this position, and you need blah 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 blah, and that's all, or it's like you need to hit trending topics and all that, and that's important, but ultimately it has to really connect to your life or it's going to be empty. And there was one quote that hit me from this LinkedIn group that I joined. There's an author who invited me, and some kind of quote like, leaders don't share less of the vision as time goes on, they share more. And there was something that hit me about that, where my projects are getting bigger and my collaborators are getting more numerous, but my vision is singular. And so there's like a kind of responsibility that's come in with, when I make social media posts, it's important that I include what I'm doing. I show what I'm doing, I show what my vision is for it, what my real purpose is, and also how it connects to the people that I'm already working with. And that has got a lot more people on board, so that when I get views...
Is this sincere, or is this FE virtue signaling? I think he's virtue signaling.
I don't think he's even doing that. He's playing this metagame where he's pretending to be different types in different circumstances and trying to be untypable, but not revealing what he's doing at all in order to play some stupid ass fucking ENTP joke. That's what he's doing.
That sounds like an ENFJ joke.
I mean, it sounds like a young ENTP joke.
Sounds like Curtis's dumbass.
Yeah, it does, actually. But this guy's way more subtle about the whole thing than Curtis.
The sexual media hashtag. I gotta click that and see what that's about. This is the only video with that hashtag. That's disappointing.
No, it's a joke. The fucking thing's a joke.
Oh.
The whole thing's a joke. The whole fucking channel's a joke. It's like a meta joke. Except the thing is, the only thing that's not a joke to him, really, is his music. But that he's in ENTP stages of development, which means it's still a lot of NE.
I think his FE might be too good for ENTP, but maybe not. I don't know. His if it's all a joke, his sense of humor requires too much of my attention span.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's one of our...
He's not keeping me captivated to the subtleties of his
He's
presentation.
sacrificing...
He is entertaining.
He's sacrificing his NI for his NE, which is fine, but, you know, he needs to get it out of the system.
Wouldn't that sort of big picture, whole channel singular joke, that's an NI joke. My whole channel is a joke, you can't type me. The whole thing is one joke.
It's more than just a joke. It's a meta art project. It's an umbrella under which he makes everything he does fit under it somehow.
You've never done that in your life.
I'm doing it right now. What do you think talking with famous people is? It's called talking with famous people.
It's not singular, conceptually.
It became what it became as I started to be more responsive to the viewership and actually getting feedback and letting it be what the viewers want it to be more. This guy will eventually do the same.
You got some revenue.
If he gets the viewership. It was never about money. It was just about attention, really. So it was like I started getting feedback and people started giving me positive regard and taking me seriously in about things I was thinking. And really that's what I wanted, was to be taken seriously and listened to. And so naturally I
chose this hat.
Well, I mean, look, I'm still not a people pleaser. Despite being a third slot FE person, I'm not ultimately a people pleaser, but I am an adapter to get my meta goals met, And I've become more self-aware in the process, and so I'm a little bit less I'm more forthright than I used to be.
That is true. Regardless, this feels like an NI channel to me. Through and through, not an NE channel.
Okay, well, you and I may disagree with that, but what do we think about its score versus the other one? I'm gonna definitely give it 3 on the channel overall. I'm gonna give him 3 on type information, but I'm gonna give him 5 on both the other 2.
Entertainingness, I'll give him a 5. I kind of like his style. Arbitrary is 5.
All right, so we both got the same score on him too, 16. So both of our ballots then, Meta MBTI edges the coffee girls by a point.
You need to understand
primarily,
now,
I would guess,
you within you have the power,
weirdness.
You have the capacity, you have the capability, you have the gumption, you have the panache. You got it. It's there. It's within you. It's good, and it's there, and you got it.
Since that was all I'd been, I'd only mope and pout on, till I met a man named Ken who showed me how to whisper shout.
I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best.
I'd just been sad, I gave up long ago. Was sometimes mad, but bad was all I'd ever known. Since sad was all I'd been, I'd only mope and pout on, till I met a man named Ken who showed me how to whisper shout.
I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm rich.
I'd just been sad, I gave up long ago.
I'm the greatest.
Was sometimes mad, but bad was all I'd ever known.
I'm the greatest.
Since sad was all I'd been, I'd only mope and pout.
I'm the best.
Till I met a man named Ken who showed me how to whisper shout.
I'm rich.